Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an X returns reading for you. Basically we're going to pull a few cards and ask a few questions to see if you guys are going to get back together with your ex or not. Also, if this doesn't resonate with you, you can always get your own personal reading by clicking on the link in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe. It's 200, yay. Tell me some feedback in the comments if you like it, you hate it, whatever you have to say. Without further ado, let us begin. Also, we're going to do some oracle kind of advice at the end to help us kind of figure out how to deal with it as well. Okay. So, let's see here. Give it another good shuffle here. Alright, spread it out. Alright, so the first question we're going to ask, I have something in my eye, my apologies. What are the blockages between you and your ex? What are the blockages between you and your ex? What are the blockages between you and your ex? What are the blockages between you and your ex? So it seems like there's a lot of confusing options. Nothing really looks like what it is. So you may have left on really confusing terms, like maybe somebody just started to ghost you, or vice versa, you ghosted them. So you guys are having some type of weird, there's confusion. I don't know what I'm doing. There's a lot on my mind. How do I feel about you? Are you like this? Are you like that? There's a lot of confusion. The blockage is definitely a lot of choices that you, with love, not with love, but with emotion here, with, your love emotions, and you just don't really know how to approach the situation. You're just like, what do I do this? Who are you? What? So that's really what you're dealing with. The blockages is a lot of confusing choices, a lot of confusing kind of outlooks on this individual. Vice versa, you guys don't really know how to interact with each other on a basis that makes sense. So you're kind of maybe afraid as well to do that. Okay, so how does your ex feel about you? How does your ex feel about you? How does your ex feel about you? Okay. So it seems like they want to talk to you. Communication here, messages, Page of Pentacles is messages. They want to talk about maybe some long-term commitment, maybe some long-term commitment. They definitely want to reach out to you and talk and clear up this confusion that you guys have with each other. You may receive a message in your DMs. You may receive a message on a text, a letter, a door. You may run into them conveniently. But they definitely want to communicate and talk to you and give you some messages. This can also represent an earth sign energy. So including Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So this could also be representing of them as well. Okay, so how do you feel about your ex? 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 Your deepest, darkest emotions, that you can't cipher now. So you feel like you don't really, kind of funny how I said that. You don't really know how to deal with the situation still. You're very confused. And so you're kind of asking yourself, do I want to give my cup of love? Do I not want to give my cup of love? How do I move forward with this person? Are their intentions true? What happened between us? You're feeling really indecisive with your emotions, and you're being also very patient with your emotions here, because queens are always patient. So you're thinking, do I want to deal with this, or do I not want to deal with this, is basically what I'm getting from this, definitely. Okay. How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? So the Queen of Pentacles, your ex is feeling like he or she is patient. patient with their emotions. They're kind of just waiting and sitting, and like I said, like the communication. So they may just want to communicate with you, but they're being patient with it, and they're not going to rush in or anything. So they feel like, yeah, they want to talk, but they may not be too ready to get involved with a long-term commitment with a relationship yet. But they definitely still want to rekindle, not really necessarily rekindle, um, talk out some things to clear up the confusion between you, because maybe you guys won't work out as a relationship, but you guys could definitely work out as a friendship, and that's how they feel, at least on their end. Okay, so the main question here is, are you guys going to get back together? Are you guys going to get back together? Are you guys going to get back together? Are you guys going to get back together this month? Oh, okay. So it seems interesting. All right. So this is the extra turns card here. So it seems like you guys are going to get back together. Maybe you guys are going to talk out something, clear up the confusion, and realize that the reason that you broke up was a petty reason, or like not necessarily the most sound reason to break up. And so you may get past your differences, and then get together and kind of date and be like, okay, so we had our problems and we got past them, and so there's no reason for us not to get back together. So this is a resounding yes, in my opinion, that you guys are going to get back together this month. Okay. Let's get some advice. Let's get some advice. Let's get some advice. Okay. So this right here is the moon. So there's a lot of confusion and mystery here. So my, I guess, advice to you, or what they're saying to me, is don't let the relationship get confusing between you. Make sure that you communicate and you talk things out. And if there's anything ever bothering you, make sure that you talk it out. Be like, hey, I don't feel good about this. I don't feel good about that. Hey, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Make sure that you communicate how you feel at all times. Don't ever make yourself reserved. Don't ever hold in your emotions. Make sure that you always let it out and tell people how you feel. Okay. Because that's like, in the first place, that's how you guys kind of broke up, it seems. Okay, let's get some oracle advice here. What's some oracle advice? Oh, I got this before in another reading. Angels with flower. Garland. I still don't understand that. I am the magic in your heart. Open your mind and listen, and shine out to others around you. So what this is saying again is reiterating, make sure that you convey your emotions. You let your heart shine out. Make sure that you let the person know how you feel. Let them know like what's up in your mind. Don't ever feel reserved, and don't ever feel like you have to hide anything, because in a relationship you need to communicate, and communication is key. Now with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. And if this does resonate with you, you can always get your own personal reading by clicking the link in the description box down below. It's always a tongue twister. My apologies. Yeah, everything seems to be working out. Just make sure that you don't reserve your feelings and tell people how you feel overall, and especially within a relationship, and things will work out.